West Virginia just got one of its biggest pieces for the basketball season in 2025, and I am so hyped, baby.
You are Locked On West Virginia, your daily podcast on the West Virginia Mountaineers, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
And what is up, guys? Welcome back in. My name is Mountaineer Paul. I am your host. Welcome back into Locked On West Virginia for the fourth time today. And look, I appreciate you guys for coming. You guys make everything possible. They're going to be brought to you by FanDuel. Right now, new customers get $200 in bonus bets. If your first $5 bet wins, make sure you head to FanDuel.com to get started today. Thanks for making Locked On West Virginia your first listen and for being a part of the Locked On Podcast Network. We talk about your team every single day. Guys, are we living in an alternate reality? Is it an alternate timeline? What is going on here? The NCAA actually did something for West Virginia. Is this a thing? Does anybody know about this? Anybody heard of this? Yeah, that's right. It's not a lie. Chance Moore actually got his waiver approved to play this season. He played the first 5 games at Arkansas in 21 and 22. He was at Missouri State from 22 to 24 and St. Bonaventure from 24 to 25. And per the NCAA ruling, he's got to sit out the first 5 games. But he's eligible. That's a big deal. He's only got to miss the games that he played for Arkansas. Fair is fair. Quoted, "We're pleased that the NCAA waiver has been for Chance to have his 5th season eligibility," said Ross Hodge. "As I said, when he signed, he has the ability, size, and physicality to impact both sides of the ball and impact winning at a high level. We are thrilled with this ruling and look forward to Chance being a Mountaineer this season." If you're not familiar with him, he's 6'6", 210 pounds. He can bounce his head off the rim. Seriously, he's a great athlete. He entered the portal in March, took a West Virginia visit in April, which led to his commitment. And you know, last year at St. Bonaventure, he really started coming into his own. Affects the game in a bunch of different ways. 13 points, 7 rebounds, 1.1 assists, and it's almost 1.5 steals a game. So, you know, this was a big piece of the roster that we would have felt big if this hadn't happened. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm extremely excited about this. And Chance Moore is what I'm understanding. I've been told by a few people, very high character kid as well. And he has great values. He'll align right with West Virginia. So, and he's also another senior to add to the lineup, right? He's a strong scorer. He really excels at attacking the rim. That 6'6" frame allows him to finish through contact and hurt people that way. But he's got great mid-range and interior scoring as well, you know, and can do some things. And last year at St. Bonaventure really has started shooting some threes at a great clip as well. He's also an elite rebounder for a wing. He averages right around 7 rebounds per game. And look, that's a lot. We're going to need that big time this year. He also did something similar to that at Missouri State. He is a very good defender. Super good length, super athleticism. You know, he and both Brennan Laurent would be a great duo on the wings to defend people. And even though Laurent technically can guard and will play a 4, I think he'll guard wings too. You know, so his physicality and size are going to make him capable of switching on to bigger players in the post, or if you want to stay with quicker guards, whatever. He's going to be a critical asset to us guys in a diverse conference with diverse offensive schemes. So that size and physicality going to be a big thing. He's going to impact winning at a high level. He's 210, 220 pounds, so he can play through contact on both ends. He's going to be a tough matchup. He's got a high motor, and he's really an high energy transition style of ball, diving for loose balls, battling for rebounds, running the floor in transition, you know, and that all aligns with exactly what Coach Ross Hodge is looking for in a player that you're going to add to the program. He's played 98 games across 3 programs, and he brings a wealth of experience. He's got a high 28 points. He can fill it up when he needs to. He had 24 points against West Virginia. So he's, we've seen it, what he can do. So at the end of the day, guys, you know, and he's growing as a 3-point shooter. He shoots three throws right around 63 career percent. So, it's one of those things that he can improve. We're hoping he does. So, very excited to see this. And I thought, you know what, to commemorate it, why not look at a little bit of tape while we can, huh? You guys know I love the tape. Gotta watch the tape. Gotta love the tape. So here's what we're gonna do. I found some clips, a couple 30 seconds long, a couple little more. Let's check out Chance Moore, and you can see for yourself exactly why this is such a capital H huge signing. Huge. It's so huge. It's a huge signing. He's probably the best, one of my best people. He's got to be one of the best people there is. So I'll turn the sound off. This is Chance Moore in the post, working out of the post, I think. No, yeah, that was him working out of the post, I believe. Yep. No, I'm sorry. That was him on the corner. I wasn't sure. I couldn't tell. So there he is shooting a three. Number 0 at St. Bonaventure. I have to keep that in mind. Looks like that's only one clip, though. Okay. We'll find another clip really quick then. I thought there were more on this one, but there was not. So I found one that had several plays on it, maybe a 3%. Yeah, so St. Bonaventure transfer Chance wing is a massive get for West Virginia. He's a shifty, versatile wing that attacks the rim hard and a long and lengthy defender for Ross Hodges' squad. 13, 6, 1, and 1.5 last year. So let's check him out here. As you can see in the post, that's a nice play in the post. Here he is, mid-range. Yep, we'll take that. Block up. Here he is here at the top of the three-point key. You can see he likes to get to his spots. That's an assist. You'll take that. Here he is at the three-point line and pulling it and hitting it. So he can hit the three. Don't let it pretend like you can't. This is what I like about him, though. That's a beautifully – look at the touch on that shot. Let's go back really quick. So you start the possession out. You catch it, cross over to your left hand, get some contact in the middle of the lane. You'll take that. And there's one from the free throw line fading back off the backboard. Really nice. There's a block and transition. Wow, that was really nice. Remember when I said he can hit his head off the rim? Let's see how high up he gets right here. Pretty high up. So here he is in transition. Well, not in transition, but in rhythm. So fading back shot, he likes to shoot that. And look, attacking the rim, can get there. Nicely done. There he is again, another three-point shot. That was pretty. A pass from the inside out. Nicely done there. And putting his shoulder into somebody over the left shoulder off the backboard. So he can score in a multitude of ways. His mid-range game is looking pretty good here. So is his three-point game. Overall, though, he's just a long, lengthy kid that's going to really rebound, probably play a lot bigger than 6'6", and that can shoot it. So a good player that I think we really needed badly to come to West Virginia. Here he is again. This is him in transition. This is one I saw earlier. Watch how he glides across the floor. He's really athletic. And watch him go to the rim here. Little Euro step action through contact. That's what I mean through contact. Whenever you hear somebody say somebody finishes through contact, what does that look like? Well, right here's a great example. So you're in transition. You see this guy go for the ball, misses. So he pulls the ball in, carries it like a running back for 2 steps. Look at that angle right there. Look where most people would fall down from this, right? But instead, he turns it into a Euro step. All a Euro step is when you see how he takes his right foot and cuts over to the left like that. So this is similar to what a Euro step looks like. It's not exactly it, but a Euro step is basically whenever you go lateral in basketball, because there's not a lot of cuts in basketball, right? Well, with the Euro step, what you do is you'll take a lateral step. So that's basically what it is. And it can get you, but this is finishing through contact. And we'll note that he put his elbow right in the chin of this kid here, but nicely done. And that's all that is. But, I like to explain it just in case somebody out there, because not everybody is as serious of a ball watcher as some of you guys are. So, um, all right. So I don't know. We may not have any more clips here, guys, to see. I thought there was one or two more, but it's looking like maybe not, which is fine. I'm all good with that. Well, welcome. Love to. Glad to have Chance Moore back at West, or officially in West Virginia. Though I mean that's just huge news. Um, we really okay. Here's when he was at Missouri State. It looks like we'll look at these really quick. 27 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks he had in this game. So, and oh yeah, there's one. Look at that play. Nice job. What an athlete there, right? Down the baseline and a dunk. That's the Euro step, 100%. So here's a great example. This is 100% a Euro step. A Euro step is this. You're in transition, he gets the ball, right? Watch him plant that right foot right here, and watch him. Basically, he'll bring the ball over, and a lot of times they'll finish with their left hand out of it or right hand or whichever the opposite side is. But watch him cut over basically using that Euro step. Boom, boom, right? It's so pretty. And you got to have one in today's NBA or in college. We'll watch it full speed. Euro. Now, it's very pretty, very smooth too. Here he's the top of the key, dribbling inside and through contact again. So here we go again, right? He couple crossovers, one left, one right. To the right hand he gets, and then that really quick first step. Look at this kid. This kid's totally off guard by his first step here. Watch when he goes right here, that kid gets left behind. Boom. And then finishing through contact. Finger roll. We'll take that. There he is on defense. He poked the ball out. He got it back. And once again, what did he do? Finish through contact. So that comes up in a lot of his plays, right? Boom. This is a kid. I mean, he got hit on the arm right there and should have been an N1. That's why he was asking for. Once again, what did he use? Contact. Watch him initiate contact and then do a step back off the contact. That's all that is creating space for yourself within the legal rules of the game. So see if we can size that up a little bit. Sorry about that. See how he's leaning into him here. And then he'll use that a little bit of a push off, but not much. I mean, it's there. Some refs may call that, by very few would. So as you can see, he's using that leverage, and then he'll step back off of this into a pretty jumper. And that's what you call offensive basketball, just doing what you can with what you have. So Chance Moore, plus addition to the roster for West Virginia. Absolutely, guys. This isn't going to be a long video. I just wanted to get on here and note really quick that we got Chance. I actually have to get over to the Big 12 squad. I'm late for that. So I will see you guys on the next one, guys. But Chance Moore, let's go to break first, and then I'll do the intro out. This is Locked On West Virginia. Stick around. And this episode of Locked On West Virginia going to be brought to you by FanDuel, guys. Right now on FanDuel, you can do it big because if you want to make it easy, every night's going to deliver highlight-worthy performances, major momentum shifts, and can't-miss moments. Whether it's a game-winning shot or a breakout player, there's never been a better time to get in on the action. FanDuel makes it easy to stay in the game before tip and after live with live player props, performance trends, and same-game parlays. Fans have never had more ways than ever to play smart and win big. How could you do with FanDuel if you tried? Well, it's the perfect time to sign up. Head to FanDuel.com and place your first $5 bet, and you'll get $200 in bonus bets today. Make every moment more with FanDuel, an official sportsbook partner of the NBA. All right, guys. Thank you for sitting through that with me there for a second. I appreciate it. It's segment 2. We'll crack a do. But in all seriousness, I have to go now. So I got to go do this really quick. And then, I don't know, who knows? Maybe I'll do a fifth show today. I don't know. I'll see you guys then, though. I'm out.